testing plays a role in the control of the disease. If you know where the infected horses are, then you can certainly control it. The last positive test in New Brunswick, it's been many, many, many years, which is wonderful. But it's also important to know that a big part of the testing program in Canada, within Canada, is on a voluntary basis. So it is, it is the responsibility of barn owners, event organizers, that type of thing. If you are bringing in horses from several different areas, to screen those animals, so that you know that there is not, they're not quietly, if you will, carrying the disease. New Brunswick right now, I guess maybe we could say is regionally free. We don't know that for sure because not all the horses in New Brunswick have been tested. Probably, I think about 580 tests are done annually in New Brunswick. So not every horse has been tested. But if we want to make sure, we want to keep it that way, the best thing to do is to screen those horses if we're not sure where they're coming from. And as always, it would be up to the horse owner and their private veterinarian to decide sort of that risk analysis to determine whether for their particular situation, if a test is warranted.
So now, I've, being a barn owner and a competition organizer, I get a lot of people saying, it's only good the day it's taken. So, in order to come to my place, you have to have a Coggins test done within the year. And they go, well, I had it done. And so what is the importance of this test, or how good is it when it was taken in June and now it's July? So what do you say to those people that say it's only worth the day it was taken?
The test itself it has been a very effective tool in screening out those horses. If you know prior to a horse coming to your barn, that it's been screened and it's been negative, then we know that horse is negative. And so it's, the risk at that point is smaller of that horse introducing anything into the barn. There are other factors as well. I mean, biosecurity is important, fly control, that type of thing. This is just one piece of the puzzle. But if your horse tests negative, we know it's negative.
Right. Now, I think that's interesting when you said we have roughly 15,000 horses in New Brunswick. So when you've only done, like you said, 580 tests, there's still a lot of horses that, as you said, might be a carrier and we don't know. And of course, we know there's people buying horses, and horses are moving from Ontario and Quebec and Alberta out west. So again, there's a chance that some other horses brought it in, like you said, that shows no signs, clinical signs of being ill. But again, that fatal blood test is the one that we need to have to really confirm that, it's got a clean bill of health.
Yeah, the blood test is a very important part of the control program. And it is very effective in finding those horses that are infected.
Well, we're trying to inform the NBEA membership, Dr. Hood, that basically just good health, herd health is such a important tool in keeping the horses in New Brunswick safe and sound. And I want to thank the CFIA and you for your time this afternoon in trying to shed some light into the importance of keeping the horse with a yearly Coggins test. So thanks again for your time.
Wonderful. Thank you for having me.